Hello and welcome to the Talking Shit Podcast review of The Boss Baby.
If I don't succeed with this mission, I will live here forever with you.
Okay, I will help you, but just to get rid of you.
Deal.
The Boss Baby is the latest animated feature film from DreamWorks and stars Alec Baldwin in the voice of the title role, Tobey Maguire, Jimmy Kimmel, and Lisa Kudrow. The contrived tale is set in a world where babies are made in a factory in heaven and sent to Earth via a huge slide. It seems though babies' popularity is waning and puppies are taking over, so Baby Corp, as the company in heaven is called, sends down an exec Boss Baby to try and stop the production of the new puppy that never grows, that could put Baby Corp out of business.
Cookies are for closers.
At the same time, the Boss Baby's older brother, Tim, figures out he's up to something, but quickly agrees to help him because if Baby Boss is successful in his mission, he will go back to Baby Corp and Tim can be an only child again. Tobey Maguire does the voice of grown Tim narrating the story, which is kind of odd considering both Alec Baldwin and Tobey Maguire did voices for Cats and Dogs, which did have a very similar plot. But anyway, speaking of plots, the contrived plot seems like an idea an executive pulled out of his ass at the last minute and someone else went with it. And before long, they were too far into the process to back out and they realized how silly it was. Why in the world would you make a corporate battle tale into a kid's movie? Sure, in the right hands, Pixar, this might have been clever. Pixar. What we get would have worked better as an SNL sketch or a short, instead as an overlong and, as they all seem to be as of the last decade or so, Pixar. For some reason, animated films used to clock under 90 minutes until Pixar and computer animation took over, even though they can do longer films for less money and time with computers than traditional animation. Seriously, these movies work best in a quick format though. Kids have a short attention span. Henceforth, so do I. And many of the children seemed a tad restless and bored throughout, as I only remember a few vague laughs. Not to be harsh on the film, there is a cute concept here, with a lot of potential. And if you're gonna do this, they got so much of it right, I guess. I mean, who else was gonna play this part but Alec Baldwin? And there's way too much symbolism and inside jokes, especially jokes from films most kids would never have even seen yet. And it still doesn't work, proving that this is probably a concept that should have never got past the meeting, or was way too juvenile for a major animated feature. I'm trying to be as nice as possible as I can to the film. It's harmless. There really isn't anything I could specifically point out and say that's the problem. It's too much of a stretch in some places, and a lot of the humor seems so forced, or of the Family Guy variety, with a lot of random film references. It is a little too meta where you already have a movie that is a satire of movies like Glengarry Glen Ross and Wall Street with a little bit of gung-ho already. Filling it full of film references just makes the humor unimaginative, and it proves that the concept runs its course very quickly. Some will find it enjoyable, but I'm willing to bet most will find it forgettable. The best I can do is give Boss Baby 5 out of 10 stars for effort for a semi-clever concept, executed as best as possible, I guess, with semi-mediocre results. Keep talking shit.